Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Someone can hear me. That's good. That's a good sign. Did the music play? I always worry about that. I'm doing all of this stuff in the background and you can't hear anything. Did you hear music? Nice, gentle music and then wake up? Okay, okay. Am I worried about that too much? Does that not make up for the poor teaching style? Okay, no, never mind. Nice to see people again. And welcome week 2. Isn't this amazing? We got it through week 1. So, sorry about the squeaky chair. Week 2. So, we've got some good stuff happening this week. Now, I'm recording my intro bit. I've just decided, no one's asked me to do this, but I'm recording it and I'll stop recording at the moment that you start talking. And we go in a breakout rooms. So I'm just recording this bit so that if people want to run a tutorial with other people, that they can just use my intro video and then that sets them up for the tutorial. You know, people who can't make it today, because there's 130 of us on the unit and there's 24 of us, 25 of us here today. So a lot of people can't get to tutorials. So today we're focused on assessment 1. And it's all about helping you with assessment 1. So last week, helping you with assessment 2. This week, I'm going to help you with assessment 1 and introducing a key topic area for us, which is the area of mental illness. So today is all about helping you with that first assignment. Remember, assessment 2 is what you start now. Well, you don't have to, but you've got to keep a log. Keep a log of 8 weeks. Submit 2 of those logs. That's assessment 2, and you submit that in. I always get the assessment wrong. It's a way off. Yeah, it's towards the back end of the unit. I'm not going to give a date because I always get it wrong and I have to go for another training program. So it's somewhere. I think it's week 10. I shouldn't say this, especially on record. I think it's week 10. Anyway, assessment 2 is handed in quite a bit earlier. I think week 5. But check the Moodle site for the submission dates. So this is the first one you hand in. And it's all about a paper by David Rosenhan. So that's the little ticker line. Oh, you can't see all of it because of my name in the way. But saying about this week's reading is the David Rosenhan paper. Now let me show you what our agenda is. Let's see if this works. Okay, I think this will work. Here we go. Right, agenda. Won't believe how long that takes me to set this bloody thing up. I rehearse. Would you believe that? That I actually rehearse this shit? Okay. Right, so actually before we do the agenda, we'll do the rules. So if you're here last week, you'll know the rules. So the rules are cameras on unless your internet is just so dreadful that it just won't work or something embarrassing is happening in the background, but cameras on because that helps with engagement. And oh, by the way, the only person being recorded right now is my screen. I'm only recording my screen, so I'm not recording your screens. Okay. Your role: talk, listen, be engaged. Okay. My role: facilitate, listen, and keep us to time. We've got to finish about 10 to the hour, so I want to make sure we finish on time. You notice that I don't talk apart from this introduction bit, so I'm not here to answer questions or tell you, give you my pearls of wisdom, but it's really you talking with each other. I talk in my videos. This is where you talk to each other. Okay, so the agenda for today, let me stick the rules up in chat just in case people want to be reminded. So, oh, lovely morning. Good morning, everyone. I don't look at chat because I've got so many buttons to press. You won't believe it. So here is the rules. I'll check in chat occasionally, but I'm not reading it all the time. Okay. So they're the rules. And if we just flip over to the agenda quickly, here's the agenda, and I'll post the agenda up there too. So we just got 2 areas for discussion. So we're going to work in small breakout rooms, and it's you answering these questions in a small group and having a chat. So it's all about the Rosenhan paper. So the first question, and if you go to Edge, you can see all of this in detail. Sorry, not go to Edge, go to Moodle. You can see all of this in detail. So under week 2, you go down to attend, and there's not a lot of description there, but in case you get lost, that's what we're doing. I know it's too small for you to read. It's just kind of, yeah, you know what I'm doing. Okay. So 2 topic areas. What did the Rosenhan paper say? This is related to assessment 1, the present section in the rubric. So I'll show you the rubric. It's a little small. Oh, that's not the rubric. You might not be. If your screen's too small, put me in speaker mode. Put Zoom in speaker mode. If it's still too small, just go into Moodle, because you'll find this in Moodle. I'll just show you where it is, just in case you don't know. So on the assessment page, click on assessments, and you go down to the section on read, and there's a section marking rubrics. So marking rubric assessment 1, you just click on that, and you get to this. So this is that first section on the rubric. The rubric's really important. If you're writing your assignment without looking at the rubric, it's like playing the lottery. It might work, but the odds are it won't. So this is that first question about the Rosenhan paper. This is just really checking that you've read the paper in the assignment, so that you're picking out the key bits of the paper, the most important bits. You know, because he did something quite amazing, so you want to pick out those amazing bits of the paper. So that's that first section, and that's what we're going to do for that first topic area for discussion. So talk amongst yourselves for about 10 minutes on what the key aspects of the paper were. Then the second element is talk to each other about what shocked you. And if nothing shocked you about the paper, what do you think might shock other people? Because this paper shocked people. This was back in the 1970s. It still shocks people when they read this. So talk through what's shocking about it, either for you or that you imagine for other people. And here, what you want to do is link into shocking in relation to your understanding, or most people's understanding, of mental health as relayed to them by mainstream psychology. And you got to think about mainstream psychology here. So don't think about little niche areas of psychology. Don't look at critical psychology, because they talk about mental illness in a very different way. It's mainstream. If you haven't done much psychology, mainstream psychology's understanding of mental health is basically the one the public get. You know, it's the illness thing. You know, someone's got depression, it's an illness. You know, that mainstream approach, not the nuanced approach, but that just broad brushstrokes for that. And that relates to the bottom criteria on elaborate. So that criteria is about exceptionally well considered critical discussion of the challenges posed by the Rosenhan paper to mainstream psychological approaches to mental illness. Okay. Don't worry about the middle category. We do that next week, because next week's all about the social self. So that is our task. Do we have any questions before I attempt to put us into these little breakout rooms? I'll turn recording off. Hold on.